Hello YouTube, my name is Isabella and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be coming to you with a rather quick video, and that's just the series I would like to complete by 2020. I hate to admit this, but I'm a rather lazy person. I put things off and I don't do well when I just abstract think of things that I would like to accomplish or do. And in regards to books, my videos tend to be the thing that hold me accountable the best. I actually tend to do well. I've been attempting this year to finish off some series. I'm doing okay, but like not great. These are just some series that I desperately need to finish because your girl is terrible about finishing series. I probably have like 50 open series, and I'm not joking. I think I have 7-8 series here that I would like to put on here and put on the record. Ideally, in the coming month or two, I would like to have a series of series, just talking all about the series I've completed, haven't completed, given up on. Not a new concept by any means, but with me getting back into the swing of posting videos and stuff, I think it would be something I would enjoy and hopefully be enjoyable. So anyway, let's just get into it. I think the first series I'm going to talk about has to be My Greatest Shame because I started it in 2016, reread the first book again in 2018 in preparation to continue on, and only continued on in the series in January of 2020. So it's been 4 years of me attempting kind of to finish the series and haven't, and it's bad, especially for the fantasy lover in me, and that is none other than Missborne by Brandon Sanderson. I enjoyed the second book when I read it in January, but the writing can be a bit dense, and I've just been dragging my feet on reading this because it's another long, dense book, but I definitely plan to finish this sooner rather than later, hopefully in the next few coming months. I am participating in the Owls in April, which should be going on as of me posting this video, so I won't be reading it in April, but hopefully May or June I managed to pick this up. I've been following a lot more fantasy people recently, and I think I'm towing the line and getting spoiled for things, so I need to finish this before your girl gets her ass spoiled for just being dumb and taking 4 years to complete a series. The next series I'm desperate to finish. I don't actually own the finale yet, and it's none other than the Broken Earth Trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. I just finished this book in February, really enjoyed it, and it made me very motivated to pick up the finale. I just haven't gotten my hands on it yet. A lot of that hinged on the fact that I was going to go to the book outlet box sale where you get a ton of books in a box for 25 bucks, and I've been holding off on purchasing a lot of things because of that, and then of course it got canceled or postponed, and I'm kind of in limbo not knowing what to do because there are some books I'm desperate to get my hands on, and the final one, The Stone Sky, is definitely one of them. I love this series. It is so inventive, unique, and imaginative, and I can't wait. And I'm also kind of scared to read the finale because I think it's going to be devastating, but I really need to finish it. There's no excuses. I need to get my hands on it. The more I say it, the more I feel like I'm just going to go purchase it from Indigo after filming this video. We'll see. I'm also going to throw on here the Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. This is the final book in the His Dark Materials trilogy I've been enjoying. I never finished it as a kid. I don't even think I fully finished the first book as a child. I'm excited to find out what goes on in here. This series is kind of nuts for it being a middle grade series and the concepts it plays with, but I'm incredibly excited to figure out what happens next. I should be reading this in April if all goes well. This next book, I'm not sure if it is officially the finale. I've heard it say that it's a trilogy or that there are going to be more books in the works, but currently it is a trilogy and this is the final book. That's Record of a Spaceborne Few by Becky Chambers. This is the third book in the companion series, and the first two books I adored. They are just so great and what I would consider as like cozy sci-fi, and I've just been dragging my feet on reading this final book. I think because this final book focuses on characters not at all related to the first two, and I've had this sitting on my shelf for a while just kind of staring at me So hopefully I managed to finish it. And it's actually, I think, the shortest one in the series so far. The next series I just want to finish because I want it out of my mind. And I don't even know if I'm going to purchase the final book because the second one was such a letdown, and I'll get to that. But that's the Renegades Trilogy. This is the second one, Arch Enemies. Want to finish the series because the first book I enjoyed, didn't love. The second book I was really let down by. It was totally a middle book. Syndrome just pushing things along so we could get to the finale. And this was actually only supposed to be a duology, so why we needed to make this a trilogy, I'll never know. Also, I'm kind of attached to it. Both times I went to the States in recent times, I picked these up because they had exclusive editions, and I now am kind of bummed. So I just have this feeling that I need to finish the trilogy, the third one being Supernova, but I have access to it on audio, so when it strikes me, I'll finish it. This one was kind of a bummer, to be honest. I have 2 books left that I'm going to talk about rather quickly, I think. The first one, I enjoyed the first book, and I just picked the second book up at Book Outlet kind of on a whim. It's the final book. It is Blood of a Thousand Stars, the first book being Empress of a Thousand Skies. This is a sci-fi series that is kind of interesting. It focuses on this to-be empress who is forced to go on the run because there is an attempt on her life, and another thread of a boy who is accused of killing the to-be empress, but he has no involvement in it. And it's just a like high octane, crazy fast-paced story. I read the first one for the reading rush last year, had fun with it. I'm interested to see some reveals, and there are some story threads that I'm excited to see become interconnected, and I haven't seen anyone really talk about this series, so I want to see when I finish it if it's something I recommend personally. In the final book, you're also going to think I'm crazy because I also didn't enjoy the first book that much, and that is the Daughter of the Siren Queen, the first book being Daughter of the Pirate King. I didn't particularly care for the first book. I think I gave it 2.5 stars. There was like 2 things that I liked about it. The rest was annoying. However, I had already purchased the sequel. I got really excited because I found it used and it was very newly released at the time. And so I got excited. I did, however, find the romance to be rather enjoyable. It also reads really, really quickly. So honestly, I could probably finish this in like maybe 2 hours. So it's not like a huge time commitment from me. So yeah, I'll give it a shot, see what I think, and then probably promptly pass on the books. But I do want to finish this by the end of the year and just have it closed out because it's just sitting there again staring at me. So it's time to finish it. Okay, and that's it. Those are 7 series I would like to complete in 2020. I wonder if I should have like a punishment if I don't have these finished by the end of the year, but to be honest, most of these I'm very, very, very attached and invested in completing. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Be on the lookout for my next books about series of series. I need to figure out a proper title for this, but anyway, yeah, let me know down in the comments below some of the books that you've been putting off, whether they be finales or not. I don't really care. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!